So hello there guys, welcome to Tom Voyage. Now today is a very exciting day because I have just received delivery of the long-awaited OONI VOLT12, as you can see there. So in this video we're going to do an unboxing of the OONI VOLT12. We're going to set it up, see what we think, see how it works, and of course do our very first cook. Let's go. So here it is, it finally arrived, the OONI VOLT12, and I'm really excited to see what this thing can do. Now usually I do my reviews and unboxings on the table here, but because this one's so large, I thought I'd just do it down here on the floor. Now it weighs 27.5 kilograms, that's the boxed weight. I also got with it one of the covers for the VOLT12, but I'll unbox this and review it in a separate video. So let's get this thing open. So get rid of the outer box, and of course it's upside down. Let's turn it the right way. So here it is. Let's have a look at what it says on the box. So it's designed for indoor and outdoor use. It can heat to up to 450 degrees, or that's 850 degrees Fahrenheit. Blazing fast bake time, ready to cook in 20 minutes, and custom profiles to cook a range of pizzas. So it opens from the front here. And right away inside we've got a couple of leaflets. That's the essentials guide, and then just the safety instructions as well. There's also a QR code here for more information and a little bit of information about how to set it up. Okay, so the first things we come across is the pizza stone. So that's a 12-inch stone. It actually looks quite small considering the size of the box, but it is called the OONI VOLT12, so that means it's for 12-inch pizzas. And then something we've never seen before on an OONI, which is a power cord. I always say this about OONI packaging. I like the fact that it's all recyclable material, all cardboard, not so much plastic. And here is the oven itself. Now even this plastic on here is biodegradable, so that's good. Just take these corner pieces out. Wow, there it is, OONI VOLT12. Let's get this packaging off and we'll pop it on the table and take a closer look. Right, here it is. Hopefully it'll fit on this table. So it does. Just move it this way so you can see a little bit better. Just take that off. So here is the unit. Now it's worth mentioning, just when I picked it up then, there are some kind of handles under here which makes it a little bit easier to use. So we'll just run through some of the features that it says in the user manual here. So we've got a triple glazed door with a full width viewing window, similar to what we see on the OONI Karoo series now. It's a digital user interface. There is an on and off switch on the side here, and then there's 3 dials. So this one here is a timer. The next one along is the temperature gauge, and then this third one controls the heat, whether it comes from the bottom or the top, or whether you want an even mix. That's actually going to be really handy, because one thing that I've noticed in the past is when you're cooking pizza after pizza on other ovens, you can lose temperature in the stone while still the temperature on the top of the pizza is too high, which makes it an uneven cook. So by having that control to regulate both the top and the bottom temperature, you can evenly distribute it and make sure that you're getting a good pizza bake every single time. So looking at the overall design of the oven, we've got the anodized black casing, which I think looks really nice. It kind of keeps it in line with the other ovens that we see from OONI as well. Now this control panel is all part of this front door, and it all opens forwards like this. I think that bit is supposed to hang off the worktop, because as you can see, the handle there doesn't allow it to go all the way. And you can see inside there we've got a heating element at the bottom and one at the top as well. So we've got our stone, which slots into there. And in terms of setup, that's everything you need to do. It's literally ready to plug in and play. Now the engineers over at OONI have done a good job with this because they've made it safe to use both indoors and outdoors. So when using this product indoors, the inside's going to heat up to about 450 degrees centigrade, but the outside still remains cool enough to be able to touch. It is still warm, but it's just like touching a radiator, it's not going to actually burn you. I also think, and this is another reason why I bought the cover, is this is going to be a great oven to travel with. Now I know it's quite large and might be quite bulky to get in a car, but the fact that it's electric means that you can just plug it in. You don't need to take any gas bottles with you, you don't need to worry about charcoal, like taking wood with you, that sort of thing. You can literally just pop it in the car, get to where you're going, plug it in, and be straight away cooking great pizza. Now another thing it mentions in the book here is this isn't just for your Neapolitan style pizza. Because it's electric, it's got a wide temperature range, meaning it can cook many types of pizzas. Some of the examples are given here. So you can cook frozen style pizza, fresh fridge pizza, grandma pizza, whatever that is, Detroit style pizza, bar style pizza, New Haven style pizza, tavern style, New York, and of course, everyone's favourite, Neapolitan. Along with all these types of pizza, it gives you some tips on the best time to cook the pizza and the best temperature to cook that kind of pizza as well. So I'm really looking forward to using this oven indoors and cooking the types of pizza I would usually use my home oven for. It's also going to be very nice to use throughout the winter when the weather's terrible, as it often is here in the UK. And also when we have friends over for parties. Now what I've often found is this gazebo thing I've got here is at the bottom of the garden, and sometimes if it's winter, the weather's rough, everyone's in the house having a good time while I'm stuck outside here making pizzas. So hopefully that's going to be a resolve to that as well. Now a lot of people comment on my videos asking if they can use the gas style pizza ovens indoors. The answer to that is no. So it's nice now that people live in apartments or people without a garden now have an option to be able to cook great pizzas inside the house. Now before we go inside and cook a pizza, I wanted to show you just around the oven itself. So I'll put this down so we can lay it on and we'll look at it from the side. So you can see here it's quite deep. Then looking around the back of the oven, there's an OONI logo there and a handle under here too. So this is the underneath of the oven. You can see we've got 4 feet here, which are slightly set in from the perimeter of the oven, which means it'll fit on a smaller surface. And you can see the handles cut out under here to make lifting and moving it about a little bit easier. So in terms of measurements, this oven is about 52, 53 centimeters wide and around 56 centimeters deep. The opening is 33 centimeters wide and around 10 centimeters deep. Now unboxed, the oven weighs 17.8 kilograms, which is about medium when it comes to the OONI ovens. The power is 1,600 watts and the voltage is 220 to 240 volts. So that's about it for features on the OONI VOLT12. So now it's time to go inside, fire it up, or not fire it up, but plug it in and get cooking. Now before we do that, if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. And if you'd like to order the OONI VOLT12 for yourself, please use the links in the description. It doesn't cost any more money, but it helps me out with a bit of commission so I can carry on making these kinds of videos for the future. So we're set up now inside, and for reference, if anybody was wondering, this is the OONI folding table, which I think it fits really nicely on. So with this being black glass, it's actually quite hard to see on the camera, but it's plugged in, it's ready to go. So we're going to flip the switch on the side here, touch this button here, and just like that, it fires up. Another thing that I forgot to mention while we were outside there is a light at the top here, which makes it nice and bright so you can see your pizza cooking. That's actually an important feature because without a flame, there would be no light inside, so good addition. So once you've turned the oven on, you can see the temperature gauge flashing here. That's asking you to set the temperature. Today we're going to be cooking a Neapolitan style pizza, so we're going to whack it all the way up to 450. And I can hear the fan has kicked in there, so it's going to take about 20 minutes to come up to temperature. Once it's ready to cook, a little chime goes off which lets you know the oven is up to temperature. So let's leave it 20 minutes and come back. So we've been going about 10 minutes and the oven's up to about 300 degrees. This is quite a nice feature, but the temperature on the dial actually flashes to indicate where it's at. In terms of noise, there's a relatively quiet fan going at the back just to help circulate the airflow and keep the outside of this oven cool. and a few pops and clicks while the metals adjust into the heat, that sort of thing. But it's definitely not something that's going to interrupt or be an inconvenience if you were hosting a party. So that noise that you just heard means that we are up to temperature and ready to cook. And it took about 17 minutes to reach there, so quicker than the 20 minutes. And that was to the full 450 degrees as well. So if you wanted just 300, 400, 200, whatever, it's going to be quicker than that. So let's get making our pizza and get it on, see how this thing cooks. So just as a test, I'm going to see what that stone temperature is at using the digital thermometer. And that is reading 439. So right about where we want it to cook a pizza. Now, I did say I was going to cook a Neapolitan style pizza, but I've gone and forgotten the cheese, haven't I? So what we've got here is a tomato garlic bread with some Parmesan on top. Not that it makes a difference, this video is all about testing this oven, so let's get it on. There it is, hopefully you can see that cooking nicely. Getting a few bubbles in that crust, so all looking good. I'm going to use the OONI turning peel to turn this. Not sure if it actually needs turning with it being in an oven, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I think you are recommended to turn it because there is one side at the back that's getting more brown than the other one. So still handy to have the turning peel. So that's actually looking really, really nice. I'm impressed. Okay, so it's been about 90 seconds. Let's take that out and see how it looks. Wow, that looks really, really good. I'm impressed. There's a nice crust on there. It's a nice bake. I'll try and lift this up so you can see the underneath as well without burning my fingers. You see that? Nice base on there. Really well cooked. That's due to the fact there's a heat source coming from the bottom and from the top. And even though we had to turn the pizza, it was only once and it resulted in a nice even bake all round in under 90 seconds. Thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If you want to get hold of one of these OONI Volts for yourself, please use the links in the description below. And please subscribe if you want to see more videos about the OONI VOLT12 because I've got loads more videos on this oven coming up. Thanks very much and we'll see you next time for more pizza making videos.